Now, who doesn't love the great taste and texture of a beautiful chocolate eclair? Now, there are two key elements in getting this right. The first, you need a high quality chocolate. That's why today I'm using Plaistow Premium Dark. Now, you also need a really great choux pastry that's crisp and light on the outside, still got a little bit of moisture in the center. Now, first thing we need to do is turn on the oven to 180 degrees C, then grease and line a tray, which I've already done here. Now we just need to boil the water before adding the butter. Now the next step is to add in our flour. So you give that a good mix until you get all of the flour completely absorbed by the water, and then that's straight into the mixing bowl. Now you'll see that I've gone straight from the stove into the mixer, started the mixer without letting it cool. A lot of recipes will tell you that you have to cool dough first. That's not necessary. Just put it straight into the mixer, add one egg at a time, and ensure that they're fully mixed in before you add the next egg. Now you might have noticed that I'm using a plastic spoon. Now this is essential, particularly for desserts, because if you use a wooden spoon, they will often be tainted with onions or garlic, whatever you used them before, and also water, and that's a real no-no when you're baking. Now all that's left for us to do is to put the dough into the piping bag. Now you'll see that I'm using quite a small nozzle. This is a 1 centimetre nozzle, but this is perfect for nice dainty eclairs. Now you might notice that I've got the bag folded over my hand. Now this is a great way to fill a piping bag mess free. When I'm piping these, I'm not squashing them down, I'm just letting it almost drop out of the bag. That way we get a nice round eclair. So there we go, all done. And you'll see I've left a couple of centimetres space between each one, and now they're ready to go into the oven for 30 minutes. Now here we are. These have been in the oven cooking for 30 minutes, but here's a tip. I then turned the oven off and left them in there for another 20 minutes. Now the reason I did that is because I wanted just to dry them out a little bit so we get that beautiful crisp and light texture. So now all that's left for us to do is to fill them. So the first thing we need to do is just cut them in half. Now that is the sort of texture that we're looking for. Very light and airy, quite dry, but still just a little bit of moisture in the centre there. That is a perfect eclair case. Okay, so now I've whipped some cream, I've added a little bit of vanilla and some caster sugar to that. I'm just going to pipe this into the centre of our eclairs so that we've got a nice creamy filling. Okay, so we've filled them with cream. Now all that's left for us to do is sandwich them together. But then we're still not quite there because the choux pastry, there is great texture, not a lot of flavour. So to take these to the next level, we need to smother them with the Plaistow Premium Dark. And here's some that I've just melted in the microwave with a little bit of butter. That helps it spread really easily. Okay, so put them in the fridge for 10 minutes just to let the chocolate set. And there we are, 10 minutes in the fridge to set up, put on some gold leaf or whatever you've got on hand, and you have the best ever dark chocolate crispy eclairs you could ever wish for.